Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Hi everyone and welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to the channel, you've just found me in the nacho cheese universe of YouTube. Thanks a lot for checking out my content today. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you did, smash that subscribe button. Join in. It's free to join the channel. Subscribing doesn't cost anything. And I upload new content each and every day of the week. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. And don't forget, tomorrow's video is the top 10 hottest selling cards, and then the Sunday video is of course the top 10 reserve list cards of the week, as well as our live stream and giveaway for patrons and YouTube viewers. Gonna have a great time. So be careful what you wish for. Really, you should, because Wizards does have that crystal ball. They literally can look into your future and they know what you're dreaming of. They know what you're thinking of. They want to be your genie. They want to be the one, they want to give it to you. They want to make your wish come true. This is like Aladdin, but you get unlimited wishes. Okay, you get as many as you want, and Wizards of the Coast wants to make them true. They are looking in that crystal ball for you, and they are looking into the future and saying, I know what you want, and I'm going to make it happen. Pretty amazing. Well, you doubt me? You think I'm lying to you? No. But there's a flip side. There's always a flip side. Wizards of the Coast does want to give you those things. For those of you who want to see the allied fetch lands come back, I guarantee you it's coming. Wizards has planned it. They haven't called me or anything, but I have a notion they're going to call me. My guy on the inside is letting me know things. And you guys want Imperial Seal? There's a plan for that too. There is a plan to bring back Imperial Seal. What are cards you got? What other cards would you love to see come back? Put that down in the comments section. I'd love to know myself. What cards are you hoping to see? Because Wizards has got a master plan. They have the jigsaw puzzle. And it is in lots of little pieces right now. Because unlike a standardized set where Wizards has to build it, construct it, new cards with old cards mixed together, they do some R&D, some stuff, and they see how it goes. When it comes to specialty sets, the Ultimate Masters, Modern Horizons 2, the big bad boys of comedy that make them a lot of money, they take a look, unofficially of course, at the secondary market. Unofficially, they check with distributors. They may look at Facebook groups, Reddit groups, sold listings at various places, and say, look at all of these goodies. So many amazing cards to pick from. And then they look at a product they want to put out. And they kind of get an estimate from the marketing department where they want the price point to be. Well, at that point, all they have to do is determine the value they have to put in to attract the consumer, that's us, into buying that product. So Modern Horizons 2, they said, look, we got some great history here. We brought back old characters you guys love. You saw that in Modern Horizons 2. When they brought back Dakon, we're all like, it didn't matter if he was a great card. We're like, losing our minds. Grist, amazing. Galinda, we blew our minds because the lore was there. For us older people, not old farts, but older people, we're like, yeah, amazing. We got some lore there. But for other players, like, I need the fetch lands. Well, Wizards gave you the Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest. They don't care that the price plummeted down. They knew the price was going to fall. They've already mapped that out. They're prepared. But they knew putting that many fetch lands in there, making it that attractive, would blow people's minds. It didn't matter that it just got done in Zendikar Rising, because that was just a little promo pack. You got one or two maybe. And there was so many chances of getting other things, but those are only, $199 a collector box, $299 a collector box. These were $500. And they're willing to give you 3 or 4 fetch lands or 5 fetch lands for that $500. Wizards is willing to give that to you and make your dream come true just for you. Because all these dreams have a secondary cost. If you're hoping to see allied fetch lands, trust me, they're coming. And they will be in some great product this year, like double, triple masters, or some surprise product they didn't announce on time. They'll be there. They will. They want to make sure that Baldur's Gate Legends, Commander Legends sells well. They're going to give us some iconic characters from that era. And they're probably going to power them up unlike other sets. They're going to make them a little bit tougher, a little more, because they want to sell the product. And specialty products matter. But since they have a jigsaw array of cards to choose from, they can make sure that they get their money, and they can make sure it's attractive enough to entice us, the consumers, into buying it. Because if I see that it's got all these different fetch lands, maybe allied and enemy fetch lands in the same set, think about how it could go. This set has just been added to have Imperial Seal. This set is going to have original artwork from this set. It'll blow people's minds. Whatever your dream may be to have a Magic card come back that's not on the reserve list, they're going to do their best to give it to us, and they're not in a rush. Remember, dreams don't always come fast. They take their time. When a new set's being constructed, they have got time on their hands. They are planning far in advance. They know they're going to print Mox Amber in 2024. That's when it's coming back. It could be sooner, by the way. I'm just giving you a date and making up a number. And they say Mox Amber is coming out in 2024. And if they see the prices going down, they'll just shift that card to 2025 and let the stock drop a little more. Or maybe they'll create a lower casting cost guy to make people want that card more, and it shifts up. They can manipulate things the way they want. And they can look and say, well, we need a certain amount of rares that are like $5. Almost like when you play the lottery. You win a $10 ticket, you don't just take your $10 and leave. You're going to spend it buying more tickets, hoping to get the grand prize. Right? Hoping to get the grand prize. Why I think people trade in so many cards at Magic shops, and they're hoping to get enough money together to buy another pack. Hoping to hit the big, right? Same thing. They know if they put enough $5, $10 cards in, we think this is not a bad deal. This is okay. Yeah, I can work this in. This is going to be enough money for me. Yeah, even if I hit 5 or 6 of these cards, I'm going to get some cash out of it. But remember, you're only getting 50 cents on the dollar if you're selling it to a store. But that they don't care. They want to make it look enticing. The marketing has worked hard to make sure this product looks exactly the way you need it to look to make it attractive to you, the consumer. So if you want to have that beautiful Imperial Seal come back, maybe with some new jazzy artwork, full art version, maybe full art etched. I said fetched. Etched. Beautiful art on it. They'll do that for you. And that box will come out like double, triple masters type thing. And it's going to be $600 this year. And if the sales go well, that's a check mark for Wizards to go to $800. And then if that goes well, that's a check mark to go to Platinum Edition, $1,000 a box. They can and they will. Because as of yet, they have not hit the upper ceiling of what we're wishing for. We're wishing and dreaming. Remember, they don't want to go on the reserve list because they don't want to have court battles. As much as people like to think otherwise, it's just not going to happen. And the longer I play this game, the more I see that that's the way it's going to be. But all these other amazing Magic cards that can be reprinted, they're almost cycling them through. They could stuff these all into 1 or 2 magical sets for us every few years, but they don't. They want to drag it out. They want to add that new art, add something extra to it. Maybe, and you see where I'm going? You follow my train of thought here? Because every time I see an Ultimate Masters, an Eternal Masters, an Iconic Masters, they're all Masters products. And they all slowly bumped up the price point, at least the original price point. Some went really dirt cheap on sale because they weren't moving. Wizards recognized that. Remember? Do you remember like Masters 25? Ultimate Masters? Yeah! Raise the roof, right? Because it was such a good set. Had such good cards. Only until the next set outdoes that set. And so on and so on. Modern Horizons, great set. Loved it. Sarah as a Planeswalker, hello. I don't care if she's a great Planeswalker. Love seeing her in a set. The lore gets me. And they gave us Ren and 6. And they just went along and said, hey, Modern Horizons 2. A lot of players liked A, B, C, D, E, and F. Well, let's go ahead and put a whole bunch of cards similar to that. They knew what they were doing. And they're planning it out on a certain pipeline path to say, here are the standard sets. Here are the specialty products. These are the generating factors of those secondary products. Because they unofficially check to see what cards are going where and how well, what meta they're being used in, what amazing decks people have built with their creations, and how much money you've just made for them by breaking that card. Yay! Wizards, you're geniuses. Geniuses. But we as players, we're smart too, because we know the cards we want. And we're gonna wish for them. We got the wish. We go to bed and go, I'm dreaming of this, and I'm wishing that they get this card, and I wish that this pack is gonna have it. and they're going to make your wish come true. They are going to generate that pack. They're going to put it out there for you on a store shelf with some flashy, beautiful wrapping and say, this pack's for you, man. It's got your name on it. You go ahead and rip into that $35, $40, $50, $60. Hey, VIP packs were $125 each. We bought them. I got hosed and we bought them. We dove into those things with beautiful artwork and they're already forgotten in most cases. I don't hear anybody talking about them anymore other than a little bit of nostalgia saying, oh, I got so hosed, or oh, I got a great card. But it's not mentioned all the time, is it? The money moves on, and Wizards knows that, and they're planning the next assault of your wishes to make those wishes come true, to make you fall in love with that next product and say, I really want to see the Allied Fetches. No problem. We're going to put those in Modern Double Horizons 3. We're going to put those in whatever product that will generate them the necessary revenue. Because they're looking and saying, wow, Blue Delta's 50, 60, 70, 80. They always wait for those cards to go up to a certain level as decks are built that dry those cards up. Now they reprint them. Hasn't been out, since Cons, except for specialty products. Cons was the last one to have standard fetch lands inside the box. I think I got a box with 6 once. It was pretty crazy. Don't see that anymore. Nah, we don't get to have that excitement from regular boxes anymore. No. You got to dull that down. Serialized cards. Let's bump up the price. People want serialized cards like the sports card world. They're clamoring for it. Let's make their wish come true. Right? And it's not going to end until they hit that ceiling and it causes a small collapse, and then they'll just steer the ship again. As long as we're aware of it, we can plan for it too as players. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks a lot for tuning in today, guys. Hopes and dreams. Wizards wants to make it come true for you. I look forward to seeing you all later. Don't forget, take the cards you want, that you really want to see come back, put those in the comment section so I can almost like do a video on it. And, we'll get the excitement going then. We'll see if I can create a video of all the cards you want. I'll even create like a box design. It'll be crazy. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. This is MTG Moxman. Enjoy the rest of your day. You deserve it. And, of course, a big shout-out goes out to each and every one of the fantastic patrons on the channel. Thanks again for that continued support. Without my patrons, without my YouTube supporters, I would not be able to be making videos the way I am today. So thank you, everyone, for that continued support. You guys are awesome. Do you know what that is? That's Brave Star. Old cartoon show from the 80s. That's an original animation cell. I think the show was by Hanna-Barbera, if I recall. I used to watch it all the time. It was only on for a couple seasons, though. Can't help myself. You guys just learned something. You can't take it back now.